Everyone, Michelle Fix It. Today we're going to be installing a towel holder. It's not going to be a regular kind of one. This is going to be for like a towel that just kind of sits like so. And so this is part of a kit. I'll actually be doing a few different install videos. And if you have something like this, they're all pretty much the same, whether they have an Allen key or they have a little flathead, or sometimes they might have a Phillips, but you're looking for the little hole right there. And so in our instance, we are going to loosen that up, but not all the way, because if you loosen it all the way, it will fall out and then it'll land on the floor, and then you'll lose it and then you'll be grumpy. So we're going to be left with the base plate right here and the actual fixture, if you will, right here. So I'm going to be using pre-existing holes. If you don't have pre-existing holes, then what you can do is you can put anchors in. So my holes are right there, and as you can see, I'm working on this bathroom. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my handy dandy drill. You could also use a Phillips screwdriver. I prefer using drills. This is not my favorite drill with my favorite attachment, but it will suffice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this base plate, actually, going to attach it like so, because since I know that I want it in this orientation, there's a little divot right there at the top, and I want that to be away from where the little screw-in part is right there, because they're going to affix together. So we're just going to put the screw into the anchor that's already provided with the wall. We're going to put the drill in forward motion. And this makes me want to say screw it in, like plug it in, plug it in. And I'm going to try to make it as straight as I can. And because the pre-existing fixture that was up there is actually a little bit longer, what I'm using is a visual eyeline sight. So when this gets covered by the base of it, it's going to be far less noticeable using the bottom hole instead of the top hole for coverage. And as of right now, I'm not going to be installing the anchors. I'm sure that someone's going to come at me in the comments. Feel free to install the anchors. I'm just not going to right now. Trying to get the aesthetics of this, and if it is durable, then it will stay, and if it's not, then I will put those anchors in. And then I'm going to screw the top one in. And so this actually used to be a very ugly towel bar, and the kit that I purchased actually has a smaller towel bar, so I'm going to put one of these guys here, one of these guys here, so it'll look like that, and then the center will have another towel bar there. I think that's just going to be a good aesthetic for this. I might end up dropping it down a little bit lower, but I kind of like height because it makes your eye gravitate towards the ceiling, and so that just makes the room seem larger. And so that divot that we were talking about, if we spin this over, like I brought the little screw point to the divot like so, and then I spin it around like that. Check to make sure that it looks level. And then I'm going to hold it in place and use the Allen wrench to haphazardly put this guy in and tighten it up. If this was a flathead, it would be a lot easier. This is kind of tedious. If I had a drill bit for an Allen key on my drill, then that would also make it easier, but it is what it is, and it's going to get done. It's not really complicated though, so you can give your bathroom a refresh just by doing simple stuff like this and getting annoyed that you don't have a bit with you because you're going to turn it back and forth. You just line it up. And fun fact, if you need to change out your spout on your tub, you do the same thing. There's typically an Allen wrench on the underside of it. There's also a flathead on the underside of it. If you have that ugly chrome and you want to change it out for something more modern and crisp, You can take the cover plates off, take the faucet off, You can even take the shower piece off. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. And I'm going to make sure this is very, very tight. And that's it. Boom. And so now we have that in place. And unfortunately, Amazon has not delivered my new light fixture, because otherwise you get a video on that. That's it. It's really not complicated. It's very easy. So I hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.